Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Wednesday, the 27th of December 2023. Today's Millwall news, more post-match comments from Joe Edwards. Joe Edwards leaves praise for Tom Bradshaw after Millwall striker's opening goal in crucial win over QPR. It was the Welshman's third goal of the season. This is from southwarknews.co.uk with their snowflakes falling down the page. Joe Edwards praised Tom Bradshaw's work ethic and intensity after the Welshman broke the deadlock in yesterday's crucial win over Queen's Park Rangers. Millwall fought for the opening 45 minutes but were struggling to carve open chances before a brilliant run and pass by George Saville opened the opportunity for Bradshaw. The 31-year-old tucked his effort home to get the Lions going before Murray Wallace helped to wrap up the win when he forced the ball in from a corner late in the game. Edwards was impressed with Bradshaw's goal and his all-round performance during the Boxing Day victory. The Lions boss said, "That was a proper Tom Bradshaw goal in there. It was a bit of oval clearance by Ryan Linden into the air. And the moments of quality that he showed where he's doing exactly what a front player needs to do. He's backing in, he's strong. He takes the ball out of the air with his chest turns. And he needs the one bust in the gut to get in the box for when a cross-come shot gets squared across to the back post. I say it's a Tom Bradshaw goal because of that work ethic, that intensity, and knowing he could pop up in the box at any moment. We just need more of that. Because there's probably been too many moments where, for some of the glimpses of decent football and decent build-up, we showed at times in games to get in that final action in front of the box and breaking down just for a lack of quality at times from players that aren't in top form. I'll point that out when players aren't in top form and not showing the levels of quality to help us piece it all together. But that first goal was absolutely Tom Bradshaw. He starts it and finishes it, and we just need more of it." Edwards was then asked about Bradshaw's future at the club with his contract set to run out in 2024. He said of his contract, "No discussions around it, to be honest." That was it. Now, who's he talking about there? Is he talking about Zion Fleming? So hopefully the penny's dropped here, and he's seeing what everyone else is seeing, that well, players who aren't in top form. Zion Fleming is not in top form. He's not in top form, and I think, and quite a few Millwall fans do, that is hurting us at the moment. Playing Zion Fleming, it's like playing with 10 men. He's not really doing anything. He slows the game down too much, and he gives the ball away a lot. I don't know what's going on with him at the moment, but he's certainly no longer one of the first names on the team sheet, if I'm honest. Now, moving on to this, bit of a weird one, so prepare yourselves. From The Guardian, no less, theguardian.com, the famous lefty newspaper. Green Day interview. Remember Green Day? You may have noticed that they've been going to Millwall games at the moment. If you want to experience British culture, go to see Millwall play. This is an interview they gave to The Guardian ahead of their release of their 14th studio album. 14th studio album. 14th. So yeah, damn. They recorded the album in London. So I'm not going to read the whole thing because I don't really care, to be honest, but I'm going to read a bit about Millwall. You recorded most of Saviour's at Rock Studios in London. What's your favourite thing about the city? Billy Joe Armstrong, vocals and guitar. I went to a lot of football games at Arsenal, Leyton Orient, Fulham. I went to the Den to see Millwall, and that was amazing, man. If you really want to experience British culture, that's what you should do. Football is like a fucking religion. It's like being at a big rock concert. You practically need earplugs. I've always wanted to check out all the different divisions, not just the world-class teams like Arsenal and Man City. I wanted to go to some of the lower league games, especially Millwall, which was that gritty, pissed-off underdog. No one likes us and we don't care vibe. It reminds me of being an Oakland Raiders fan. And that, even though we got in the headlines, we got the headline. That's pretty much it, I believe. Then they go on to talk about the album and all that stuff. So, seeing as we mentioned, I'll mention the album. So, Saviours is in their album. It's released on 12th of January. And they got a UK tour beginning on 21st of June, if you're interested. But yeah, so he's been going to Millwall games. And now, the fact that this is in the headline, for those of you who don't like the tourists going to the games in Block 1, I know Acting Millwall mentions it a lot. He doesn't mind them, he just finds it peculiar that you get like what 50 people coming together, 50 Germans or 50 Dutch or 50 Americans, and they all seem to sit them in Block 1. And yeah, it's kind of bizarre when you experience it yourself. But this is not going. This is gonna probably only exacerbate that. That you've got this famous musician actually saying that in an interview. We could be seeing more of that. So there you go. Pretty prepared. Now, obviously, we played yesterday. Won yesterday. Nice. Not going to go into the full stats thing because sometimes even I bore myself with it. So I'm just going to do the whoscored.com. We're just going to have a quick look through. So you can see, if you look on the right hand side, top performers, 4 of the top 5 rated players are Millwall players. Look at the shots. And look at Zion Fleming. So he comes off the bench, he has 2 shots. So obviously, starting from the bench, it's firing him up. It's getting him going. Ryan Leonard with 5 tackles there. Edomu Amaku, even though he went off, had 3 tackles. George Saville with 3. So yeah, there you go. Millwall created a high number of chances relative to their possession, were effectively creating goal scoring opportunities through individual skill, were effectively creating goal scoring opportunities from set pieces, were strong at finishing. So there you go. Favoured long shots, attacked down the right side, had a high shot frequency when in possession, favoured crossing the ball, favoured long balls. So there you go. Attempts 13 to 10, 7 to 6 open play, 5 to 4 set piece, 1 to 0 counter attack. So 13 shots and 2 goals. That is 15% conversion rate. Not bad, not bad. Pretty standard. Now this is we'll start off with this because this did interest me. So you've got number 9. If you left hand side, Millwall in orange for some reason. The home teams are always in orange. So you can see it looks kind of like a 4-2. No, I would say what 4-2-4. But you've got, it's not even. You've got Joe Bryan pushing further forward, which kind of makes it like a 3-4-3. But there's no one on the right because Brooke Norton-Cuff is further forward, even further than him. You got Edomu Amaku 22, Duncan Watmore 19. I think that this is. There's an Italian name for this kind of formation. It's got something to do with a ball. Where you get your main striker, he drops back, and then you've got the 2 horns on the sides. I think that's what it is. So it looks like that was a must-win game and a bit of a tactical masterstroke there. To pick out a formation. And you can see, if we go over to QPR, you can see obviously they're pushing number 11 forward on our left back. You would think they expect Murray Wallace to play, and they were going to try and put him under pressure. And they did, even though Murray Wallace didn't start, they didn't change their game plan. Does look like that, doesn't it? And then they're overloading on their left side, which is our right, probably because Norton-Cuffy is bombing forward, so they think they can get some luck there. But yeah, it's interesting that Bradshaw's his average position is quite deep, basically in midfield. So he's playing the number 10 role, and then you've got the 2 others bombing on down the wings. Watmore playing further forward than Amaku and Norton-Cuffy 17. Yeah, this is unexpected. Looks like it was a plan that was executed quite well. So let's have some more of that then, and because it seemed to have worked. Maybe not this same one. Whatever you do, something different. But yeah, but like I said, I got a feeling that even though in that interview he's mentioned like players out of form, and it seems to me that he's alluding to Zion Fleming. I think he's going to bring Zion. I don't think he dropped Zion Fleming. I think he's resting him. I think he did that before, and against Leicester, and he brought him back, and then we played well against Leicester. He brought him back. We didn't play too well. So I think if Zion Fleming comes in, was it tomorrow or no, in 2 days' time, Friday against Norwich, I think it's going to be a bit patchy again. But what do you do? What do you do? Maybe give him a half. Don't start him and bring him on second half. Say, go on then, go. You want to start? Prove, start, start playing better, and start now. But yeah, we got that. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna move on to this. Here's the match timeline in the match. Yellow cards for them. Imaku, early one. George Honeyman just before half time. George Saville with the assist. Was that a shot? Was that? I think he didn't look up. He didn't look up. You look at the highlights, and he didn't look up. I think he was just putting it in an area and hoping that something would happen, which is kind of interesting because it's unexpected. If he would have played it towards a Millwall player, then the QPR people would have had him marked. If he would have tried to shoot, they probably would have had that covered. But he didn't do either. He just kind of put it in an area. It's very clever. Very clever from George Saville doing that. He paid dividends very, very well. They were the first ones to make the substitutes on the 63-minute mark, the standard hour, when the changes get made. We go on 71. They go again on 80, 79. And then we go with a couple at the end of the game. So, and we end up getting that last goal, which is normally when all that extra time, 10 minutes. Where do you get 10 minutes from? Because he was fucking about. Because he got hit on the head with a sweep. Note to self: if you want to, if we're losing a game or we need to win a game at the end of the season to stay up, and we need extra time, just start pinging sweets at the linesman, and they'll just keep adding time on. We'll have 20 minutes extra time, and we'll end up getting another goal. So yeah, here we go. Here are the ratings for the players. If you look at the top left, top right by the club badges, you can see 6.77 for Millwall, 6.33 for QPR. That's not that much of a difference, but it is a difference nonetheless. Sold out in the home section, 17,432 at that game. As you can see, Saville given the highest rating, 7.9. And then after that, it goes to Cooper, 7.3 for Millwall. Watmore only 6.3. Maka only 6.3. But I think that's because they were doing a lot, and didn't really get the goal. So that's the player ratings. We had 13 shots. Who had them? There you go. These are the players who had the shots. So Murray Wallace, not bad. 1 shot, 1 goal. Possession wise, you can see no possession, 36.5. And lo and behold, we end up winning the game by scoring 2 goals and keeping the clean sheet. Who knew? But then you look at QPR and you've got 12.2%. This is like the time of the match. 12.2% of the match, the ball was with Clark Salter. Why? And you see for Millwall, the highest was it Honeyman, 4.7. So you've got for Millwall, you've got your midfielders picking up the ball from the defenders and either doing something forward or going backwards to them. Whereas with them, it's just the two of them passing it between each other. Clark, Salter, and Dunn. I don't know what was wrong with Lukachi though. Their left back, they didn't want to pass the ball to him. So yeah, pass success percentage 67 for us, 84 for them. What more with 93? Dribbles 7 to 10. Aerials won 17 to 25. Tackles 18 to 14. So we won the tackles. Leonard with 5 then. Corners 4 to 6. These are the players who won the corners. Dispossessed 9 and 9. So there you go. While we're here, I forgot to bring it up, but so we had 13 shots. How many of them were on target? Always one to look at. Shots 13. How many on target? Looks like about 3. That's not bad then, is it? If you have 3 shots on target and you get 2 goals. I mean, damn, bro. That is premium stuff there. 66% of your shots on target were goals. Good stuff there. If we look at the ratings, so we've got 5 players with 7 or above. Cool. Zara Fleming 6.63. So there you go. I think, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to go through it all. That sums it up. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.